blessing is just around the corner. But you see, some of us are so impatient and so we don't get the blessing.
We don't get it.
That's there for us because we want to jump the gun. See, I wasn't ready to receive my blessing.
It wasn't time.
It wasn't time. It was there. It was wrapped.
But
it
you
was
went and
ready.
reached for it instead
Bruh,
of letting it come to you.
I was not ready for what God had for me.
Yep.
So now I am angry. 2019, I was the angry because I couldn't figure out why this stuff was happening to me. I was so angry. So I'm at the barbershop, and my barber said, "Yo, I just got this book for my niece called Rich Dad, Poor Dad."
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
what kind of dumbass book is that?
Yeah.
Ignorant,
Not
bro.
knowing.
Ignorant.
Let me guess you read the book.
Oh my God, I got a curious mind. What's this dumbass book with somebody got
Let me open this shit up.
two dads, one
Yeah.
like what kind of dumbass book is this?
Yeah.
Ignorant. All right, driving home, put it on YouTube. So I went on YouTube, Rich Dad Poor Dad audiobook. I'm like, this damn dumb book.
Dumbass book.
I listened to it twice that night.
No.
Yep,
you
12
the
hours.
Book
I can tell you, the book, go on YouTube. The book right now is 6 hours and change. I listened it twice. A total of 12 hours and change. I remember.
Whoa.
That was the changing point of my life.
That book changed. Why does everybody say that book? I've never
does.
read it. I've never read it.
The book, I don't know, bro. The book brings, I don't know what to tell. I wish I could. The book transformed your whole life. And then immediately after I finished the audiobook,
You applied it.
I
You
did.
applied it.
But then Think and Grow Rich came up. Bruh, when I tell you I had to buy Rich Dad Poor Dad was the first book I ever read front to back.
Okay.
I've never read another
Me
book
neither.
front to back before. That was the first book I read front to back 6 times.
You
Then
read
I
that
bought
book
Think.
6 times?
Yep, Thinking. I'm telling you, bro. The book was so good, I was hooked. So then I read Think and Grow Rich. And then it just changed. It's like getting a car, right? That's just base model.
Yeah. It turned it into a
But
fully
then,
loaded.
but then it became a fully loaded sports edition.
Ooh, wee.
Totally
That's a different car.
That's a whole new car.
Same shell, different
Bro,
car.
I had a new mind.
Whoa.
I had a whole new mind. So, and let me tell you where God came in now. Nobody could stop my paychecks from the military.
What?
So I told them, I said, hey, I'm still getting paid. And they're like, we're fixing it, but for some reason, we can't stop it. So from December, January, February, March, April, for 4 months, I was getting paid. I had to pay the money back.
Yeah, but it don't matter. By the time I had to
no
pay back,
no one could stop the paycheck.
Bro, you wanna know what's crazy? Right, we got the same type of like, bro. When I tell you so many times, like when I had my job, like I would pay bills or something like that. Like, bro, nothing left. Cause mind you, either I'm just blowing money. It doesn't matter how the money left, right? Every time the money left, God always made a way. And bro, I'm telling you, no matter if I scrape dead zero, I got to a point where it happened so much, I did it on purpose one time. One time I went on purpose. I had $4,000. I swear to you, because I was like, there's no way. Every time I hit, like every time, it don't matter. No matter how rock bottom I hit, right when it's time, or it may be a little late. I don't care. Even if rent was maybe a week late, it doesn't matter. The money would appear. Bro, I blew all my money. Like I rent money, blew it. I said, all right. And bro, when I tell you, I was like, I'm just gonna keep going with the flow. When I tell you, I made $15,000. Right, like I'm telling you, they gave me the late notice, bro. Tell you I made $15,000, paid it. Then I did it again. I kept, bro. When I tell you, a lot of people may be caught in this trend too, and I'm just tell you the truth. Me being young, making a lot of money, bro, I was blowing all my money. Like when I tell you, and it's not even just going out, bro. Like anything, I was blowing it. Doesn't matter food or my problem was like linking with females, going on dates every day, just dumb shit, blowing it all. But God, I never sunk.
It's a part of your journey. You see, we got to go through some stuff to get to our stuff. So, you see, if you hadn't blown the money then, you would be blowing it now. You have to go through it. Just like people that, this is the first person I've ever met, and this is my forever person.
They're going to shatter you.
You need experience.
You need it.
Relationship is a job. Job needs experience. So y'all thinking
true.
you're going to just be with one person for the rest of your life. That's when marriages break after 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
You only know that one person. You've never had no experience to bring in.
Never done. You had no experience.
And so now one of you get tempted because someone at work said some stuff to you that your partner never said to you before. So now you start thinking.
Exactly.
And you're like, damn, if he said he's going to tie me upside down, put chocolate in my mouth, put ice, you're like,
Oh shit.
my husband never did that.
Now she's trying
Now
to
you
experiment.
start thinking.
And it makes you curious. Like
Yep.
you was talking about, you had a curious mind.
Let me tell you what happened. The biggest downfall of man. In the Garden of Eden, right? And I am no way religious, guys. I am spiritual. All right.
Likewise.
Let me just make this clear.
Likewise.
But I'm gonna show you the first thing that ever happened with the downfall of man is to focus on lack. And that's what happened in a lot of relationships. Exploitation of lack.
So when you say, put an example of that. Put it
All
in
right.
perspective.
So in the Garden of Eden, the Lord said, you may eat off of every tree in the garden except one.
I'm curious on why I can't.
That's in the middle of the garden. See, the devil got them focused on the one thing they couldn't have. So they had to walk past
Got it.
everything God gave them,
See,
all the abundance,
just because they were curious.
because they got one thing that they couldn't have. So the intention changed. So you now focus on the thing. Remember, the things you give energy to, they manifest in your life.
Sure.
So
I just said
as
that
a man
yesterday.
think it, right here, as a man think it in his heart, so is he. Your words become flesh.
Yeah.
In the beginning was the Word was with God,
Yep.
and the Word became flesh. Do you know how powerful words are?
Let me tell you how. Look, 2019, my girlfriend can vouch for this. In 2019, when I had that job and I had just moved to Atlanta, right? My penthouse that I live in now. We went, me and my brother right there. He came in town. He wasn't living here at the time, right? So me and my girlfriend, we go to get pizza together. This pizza place, right? There's penthouses right next door. Like I tell her this story all the time. So this penthouse is right next door. I'm like, I'm gonna live there, like that exact building. I said I'm gonna live there. Mind you, it was an empty thought. I didn't even remember the building. Like I didn't remember exactly what building it was or nothing. But I said I'm going to live there one day. Mind you, fast forward now, that's where I live at. I didn't even know. Like I thought about this maybe it took a while, maybe 6 months after I moved there. I was like, oh shit, this is the same building that I said I was gonna move in. So that's letting me know like I'm on my journey. I'm moving right. I'm like, okay. And mind you, bullshit comes along. I tell people all the time, the journey is never sweet. I just never give up. And I don't have a plan B, bro. A lot of people have plan Bs and they like, if this don't work, I'll just give up on it and do something else. That one time it gave up, if you would have gave that one more shot, it would have worked for you.
You know what I tell people all the time? So you're one letter away,
One
right?
letter.
And I'm going to get into the consumer law in a minute. But you see, a lot of people see the now, but they don't know the journey.
You don't know the journey.
That's why if you take a rich person and you take all the money in the world from a rich person, the rich people don't need money. As long as they got this.
I'll get it back.
Come on, bro.
Are
the journey.
you familiar with, I can tell you who exactly is the definition of get it back every time. I don't know if you know his name is Ami and a Hellcat. I don't know if he does. He's on social media. But look, he has lost it. I'm talking about house been raided. He had 20 cars, biggest YouTuber ever, confiscated all his cars, got it back. And then that same case, like while that case was going on, he ran it back up legally, got all the cars back, bought everything again. Now he's about to go face, I think, 2 years, 5 years, something like that. But while he's doing that, now he's setting it up. He said, when I come home, I have 40 million. And it's his mindset. I'm like, he's publicly lost it all 3 times in my face and get it back every time. It's like, it's his mind.
It's the mind. People think rich people are rich because of money.
No.
Money is a tool.
Yep.
And how you use it, like, everybody is self-made.
Yeah.
Only the rich will admit it. See, a self-made broke person won't admit that they're self-made and they're broke because of the way they think and the choices they make.
So I won't say I'm self-made. I'm self-made broke. You not gonna say that. That's right.
Everybody's self-made. Only the rich will admit it.
True.
True. See, people don't like taking responsibility. And it comes back to credit.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you didn't pay the credit card. You know you didn't
You
make
know.
those payments. You know that everything, well, I'd say 90% of it, you did it. And if you didn't did it, you know who did it because maybe the mom put the cell phone bill in your name. Maybe they put the cable bill in your sister's
Yep.
name. Like some stuff happens. And life happens. It does.
It does.
The thing is, brother, it's not how you fall. You see, if you can look
You gonna
up,
fall.
you can get up. So it's not how you fall, it's how you get up.
Yep. And if you get up,
Bruh,
a lot of people just fall.
they
and
just
stay there.
fall and they stay there.
And you know what's crazy? I don't get how people do that. Like, I don't get it. I don't care what can happen to me, bro. I don't care what happens. I won't give up.
Many are called, few are chosen.
That is true. And you're
So-
called, you were chosen.
So when we fast forward now, we're in 2019, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm getting ready for the deployment now. Remember, nobody could stop that paycheck.
Yeah.
And then now, April, the commander for the mission called me back and said, "Hey, we have a little bit of money now. We can put you back on orders for the deployment." God again, bro.
Whoa.
God came through. Yep. So I got right back on orders right up to the deployment. Now, there's a season in our life when we have to do work.
Yes.
So it's called your gravitrophic moment, right? Where your head down, you don't care about nothing in the world. You are learning, you are building. This is your groundhog moment,
That's where I'm at.
right?
Yeah.
You got to put in the work.
Putting in the
and
work.
people want the stuff, but don't want to put in the work to get the stuff.
telling
How can you get the stuff when you never put in the work?
You can't
You will not appreciate it.
unless you put it in place where you can delegate.
Come on, bro.
But that's down the line.
But before you get to delegation,
Exactly. You
you
gotta
gotta
work.
know the stuff.
Exactly. You can't delegate something you ain't never did.
People want, I want to do $100,000 a day or $1 million a day. Do you know what
You
it
know what it
takes
take?
to do $100,000 a day or $1 million a day?
I'm telling you, people don't understand what that takes.
The same mindset to make six figures is not the same mindset to make
No.
seven figures. $8 and $50 an hour to then 16 and some change an hour to right now the most I've made in an hour. Now that I think about it,
Now think about it. Cook up, tell me so.
dude, I probably did $100,000 an hour.
What? That's bizarre. No, that's crazy.
Now that I think about it,
Oh shit! Without even thinking about it, did it?
I never thought about
Didn't
it.
even notice.
because I know within 1 hour, I know for a fact I did 100,000.
Sheesh.
I know that for a fact, and I got proof. So
Mm.
anybody out there that's trying to say, "Oh, the range just capping," no, he's
Nah, I ain't
not.
gonna lie. He got
No,
the bag
he's not.
now.
I've done it. Right? So the point I'm getting to, like, if you are hearing this message right now and you think I'm bragging, get off the computer. This is not your program.
Facts.
I am
Facts.
telling you this. I am an immigrant. I am not from here. I had to learn credit. I was almost homeless. I had to sleep in a room.
Mm-hmm.
I walked to work. Literally nothing. So when I hear the excuses of why you can't do something,
Man.